there anybody out there? Hello, Infinite. Hello, Belinda, my Kiwi mate. Emmy, hello. Catherine, Bev, hello, 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 hello. Okay. Let me see if I can adjust this quick. My new stand. I just want to get my coat on and stuff. Hold on, I'm going to show you guys around. I am where I am located. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? How's it? Hello, Shell. Hello, Dana. Okay. Hey, Belinda. Alright, so the location that I'm at, I've never been out here before. This is a place that I've been wanting to come out to. Hold on. I got a new stand. And, ooh. Nice. Look at that. Okay. So I got a new stand. Got new mics. Cool. I think it's cool too. And hopefully, hey Robbie. Hopefully. That's not gonna work. I'll figure it out. It looks spooky out there. Okay, so location that I'm at is one that I've been wanting to come out for a while. I'm on public property. I'd like to find a way to get on private property. If I could get a hold of anybody out in this area. This is still close to the Elkhorn area, but I'm also at one of the places that, hello, you know what? They were saying how to pronounce that in church last week, and I can't remember now. Ooh, I hear turkeys. I'm just going to keep calling you Hex and Wig. So this site location is actually one that D.A. Roberts had somebody call in and give him an encounter here. I'm still within like 15, 20 miles as the crow flies from like Bray Rd, Elkhorn area, which you guys know is kind of primarily where I do investigate between there and the Ice Age Trail. Am I seeing all of my comments? Maybe not. All messages. Hey, Figgy. I hope you know it's completely dark. What's completely dark? My screen? My screen's dark? Let me get my coat on because it's starting to sprinkle. So I'm off. Okay. You see the railroad? Railroad tracks go right into a quarry area where one of the stories goes, it was on this story I actually heard on Dogman Encounters Radio, and I know exactly where they're talking about. There was a guy before they reopened the quarry up here. He had been sent up from Illinois to check out the quarry area and basically do like prospecting kind of thing before they reopened it. And at that time, he had an encounter with what he explained to be a dog man. I don't know what episode that was, but it was on Dogman Encounters Radio with Vic. The way he explained it and the locations, there's only one quarry that would match because it was not in service at the time when he was up here. And so that is where this railroad tracks actually leads up into. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are heading tonight. I was telling Shell every single time I drive past in and out of this area, because I usually go through here. It's a very small, I don't know what you call it, township. Every time you go through here, I always get that like sick, heavy, I don't know how to explain it, a sick, heavy feeling. Like as you come through, even just driving on the road as you come through, it's an eerie heaviness. Hey, Wendy, that makes sense. So we're going to be following the train tracks and see what happens. See what we get. Shall we? Okay, bear with me. I'm going to adjust the stand here and flip you guys around so you can kind of see the area. Ooh, I have to say, now that I kind of know how this new stand holder works, it's kind of nice. Very nice, very nice. Hello, Mary. I will be careful. Thank you for being here. Welcome. All right, here we go. Still be nice if I had some type of I think I can engineer some type of a stabilizer on this. Because I'm pretty clever like that, and yo. Although I think anybody smart enough would probably just figure it out where I am, considering stupid me. Talk about being clever. I think I just gave it away based on the side. Okay, so should I follow the actual? Yeah, we're gonna follow the railroad. We're gonna follow the railroad ties, right? Every spooky story starts off like that, hey? We're just gonna follow the railroad tracks. So how is everybody doing? And sorry about last night. I had to cancel, so my apologies, but hopefully this will pay off tonight, right? Maybe find something? Hello, Jason Finch. I am doing good, Jason. Welcome. And, by the way, for anybody wondering, I have a video on the Abby Badger channel that is supposed to be premiering. Shell. Behave, Shell. I have a premiere coming out on the Abby Badger channel. Unfortunately, it was still loading when I left the house. And it said like 2 hours. So who knows? Maybe by the time I'm done here, it'll be loaded and premiering. And y'all can check that out. It's quite interesting. Lots of humor. Lots of good information, call outs, so forth. There's not supposed to be anything to the left up here. The nearest thing to me is there's going to be a house up here to the right, down the hill. But up here is farmland until it gets to the quarry. Hearing weird stuff. And I don't know. I'm sorry about. Did you have more Bigfoot or dog man sightings? The dog man sightings are here. Like I said, the quarry area. The guy from Illinois who had come up and was checking out the area for his company. There was the one that went in by D.A. Roberts, same area right here that he was telling a story about. Gosh, it had to have been, well, last year was the story. I don't know when the story was that came in. There's a creek that goes through here, right next to the quarry. And it's just, it feels weird. This whole area feels weird. Even driving through it feels weird. So there's the house I told you that we'd be passing, and then there's nothing until we get to the quarry area. Now, with me having this microphone on, I don't know how well you can hear other sounds. And that's what kind of concerns me. Like, it's got the little muffy thing on it. Okay. So, it's supposed to help muffle wind, which there's really not a whole lot of tonight. But I don't know. Oh, man, sniffling and clearing his throat. Well, I was sniffling, but there's nobody else around me, as you can see. I'm not hiding anybody behind me. And these circles right here, these are the only circles that I'm going to be going in. That's it. What is that? What is what? Dang it, Figgy. You know, didn't have any issues with my camera till you said something. Catherine, I would love to. On my left. To your left, to your left. Everything you own in the box to your left. Back for the donation. Sorry. Don't make me laugh. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to behave myself. Looking for the left dark. Well, and I've got lots of time because I have battery backup. I brought my flashlight, which I will turn on when we absolutely need to. Otherwise, I have my headlamp. And I want to get down here tonight and actually see all we can see. Can you hear the dogs? It sounds like they're in a tunnel. Right there, the creature. What? What? Hello, Jacob. Well, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. You got chased by not a rubber duck. Was it a rubber duck in a black suit? Because I saw something really disturbing the other day, or actually today, going through some chat. I'm gonna behave myself. Stop it. You guys, you can't be letting the devil tempt me. I must behave myself. I will behave myself. We're not going to talk about anybody in dog collars and rubber suits. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I can't. Okay. That being said, if you really want a good comedy show tonight, please tune in to Abby Badger, because the 2.5-hour premiere that will be coming out on that channel is going to have you laughing so hard you might just be peeing your pants. Because I'll tell you what, Shell, Clough, and I were pretty darn close to doing that ourselves. Took all I had to do the editing on it so that I could post it for you guys, not to laugh. You may never look at a pill bottle the same way again. Oh, he's one of your peeps? Well, thanks for being here, Jacob. Those dogs are just barking. Sounds like they're in a kennel, but there's nothing up here. There shouldn't be, anyways. Hi, Diana. Poor pill bottle. Yeah, Dana. Shell. I'm just hoping it loads up properly because when I left, it still had like 2 hours. It was going really slow to load. Why is it doing that again? Ooh. Sorry, I don't. Any flying tree limbs? No. That's okay. I karate chop them down. Yeah, Figgy, right here. Um, well, Wendy, your guess is as good as mine as far as the size, but I would probably say a small one, considering, it's that whole thing with the tricks hoax. You put something small against something smaller, it makes it look a whole lot bigger. Just saying. Yeah, Figgy. I am, may need a hard hat, yeah. I am definitely getting a weird vibe. Why isn't this focusing? Come on, focus. You can do it, little camera. Just keep walking. I am, but you do realize I'm walking further away from my vehicle at the moment. So eye shine. Turn the flashlight back on. I can. Yes. Okay, so I believe those are railroad signs. Hello, cat. You railroad tie. You know, kind of makes me wonder. Anybody that knows anything about railroads, railroad tracks, does it ever concern you that you come out here and like it's not like the railroad ties are really down? Like, could they pop out at any time? Is there a standard? It's strange to think that those little ties can hold down these rails. Look at, see, like this one. See how high that one is up? Anyways, gonna put it on the TV. Okay, Jenna. Sounds like a plan. See, and it's like there's focus. See, and then there's this railroad tie that's just sitting there. Where'd it come from? It belonged somewhere. I want to zoom in on. Can I zoom in? It's not moving, right? Or is it moving? What the heck? Okay. Nope, it's not moving. Okay. What was that? That was a car that went by. Maybe. Am I walking? I am, Figgy. I'm walking right now. You know, this is the time frame right now when it's like just so dark. I start to feel like I see things moving across my camera. Am I close to a crossing? No. The road. So the road I came in on is right there, and it crosses in a diagonal from the train tracks. So not like perpendicular, but at a diagonal. So now the cars are, at this point, they're moving away from me. Train is in the system. Oh, is that what that light means? That's what I saw too, white foggy things. Yeah, see? I thought I did. I wasn't going to jump to conclusions because I often think that my eyes are playing tricks on me. Although I'm working on my issues with rationalizing stuff away, or a fictional locator. A fictional locator or a fixational? Fictional? No, I don't have a GPS. However, I am following the train tracks. Yeah, I know, Jacob. That's a big issue. I second guess. I need to stop it. Stop second guessing myself. Stop rationalizing things. I know. Okay. Hold on, I'm turning my light on. And you know what? I did not tune up my instrument before I left. Crumbs. One moment. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it takes a lot for me to get lost. But, is that what you're talking about? Oh, a debunk meter? Yeah. Yeah, that no, Jacob, that's the issue. It seems a little too quiet. Ooh, you see the mice? Well, at least we know the mice aren't sleeping. There is something stirring the mice. Those dang mice. Good grief. They're loud. So I'll tell you, I'm actually quite interested, impressed that I was able to locate this place, because this one was only about 45 minutes of a drive, as opposed to my hour or 2 hours that I sometimes go on whenever I take you guys out. Which really isn't that far for me, because I travel an hour to work and an hour home every day, 5 days a week, you know? And I don't need donations for that to make it happen. I'll just go. Much like just going to Illinois to go see Shell, or driving out of state to Oklahoma to go see my buddy's OCST. I am Light 427. Welcome. No aliens. The demons can stay away. That was a howl. Yeah, Belinda. Wouldn't recommend putting the flashlight on your head. Yeah, no. Did you hear the coyotes? Okay, walking. I can hear Figgy going, just keep walking. Just keep walking. So, yeah, there's some investigators, or what you would call investigators, who only travel about 15, 20 minutes, which is like 10 miles. I am taking you places, definitely. I will be going to Ohio again, and I've already been in contact with Blake, and as soon as he gets me those dates, we will be going to Michigan again, and I will be investigating with him. Exciting. He's fun to investigate with. because he has no fear of the woods. And will get lost. Well, no, he won't get lost. Usually the people that are with him will lose him, but he's not lost. He's a fun investigator. And I will be going to Michigan over Memorial Day weekend to investigate with another subscriber. That'll be fun. Get their story. And not only am I going to get their story, but we're going to the location of where their experiences happened. Hoorah! Hoorah! You hear a grumble. Yes, Diana. In fact, while I am in Oklahoma, there are a few people that is on our schedule to meet up with. So, as we get closer, hello? I hear four footsteps. Hello? Hello? Son of a gun. It could be a coyote. It could be somebody's dog. But it was definitely 4 footsteps. It didn't sound heavy. But those are coyotes. I hear train. Unfortunately, if the train comes by, I'm not going to hear anything else that's coming up on me. I didn't think that out too clearly. Did not think that out too well. And I'm seeing I shine. Oh, I'm seeing I shine, and I'm not even in. You guys, yeah. Is that eye shine, or is that reflection of something else? Could be reflection of something else. No, the train horn was coming to my friend. No, I think that's something else. But I am hearing 4 steps. That's not eyeshine, that's a house in the distance. What was what noise? If you heard a click, that would have been my hole puncher. I'm hearing howls. Oh. Well, I didn't hear the screeching noise. That's interesting. I heard a train. My back is not to the train. I'm facing the direction the train is coming. Which technically it shouldn't be coming down because the quarry is not in operation at this time. But I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Seem to be wrong an awful lot lately. I just want to make sure I don't trip on one of these, end up on a rail tie. Hello? Ah, shite. Hello? Son of a bitch. I've got something to my right. I don't know if you guys could hear it. Viggy, I'm less worried about the train and more worried about whatever is to my right at the moment. And unfortunately, if I fire my weapon, I lose my channel. But I guess firing a weapon is better than the other option. There is something over here and they're following me. Coyotes shouldn't be coming after me. Shouldn't be following me, right? Crap. I've only been out here an hour. I'm going to have to back up. I don't trust. Don't want to hear a splat. Well, you won't hear a splat. And now it's raining. Whatever it was, it didn't keep walking. It walked up and then stopped. The train's coming. I'm going off. It's gonna get loud, guys. Here it comes. Getting off in here. Choo-choo. Oh, and there goes my battery. Sorry, it's gonna be loud. And I'm gonna have to turn off my mic here because I have to plug in my battery pack. Woo-wee! Well, hopefully it does run off whatever the canines were, because there was something over there. Whew. I could feel it. I could feel the heat from that train. Cool. It was loud. You claimed that train. Look at that. All right, so we are an hour in. Let's keep going. I think he's going, get your butt back to your car, Jesse. Ah. Okay, see, here's the thing. If it's a cryptid, if it's a dog man, if it's something like that, that's why someone didn't let his comments through. What? I don't see. Oh, yeah, his comments in there. Can't. You're not, girl, be careful. These nuts. Hey, if it's a cryptid or something of the sort, that's why I'm out here, right, Figgy? If it's not, and it's something else, like preferably not human or not semi-human. Now I'm freaking myself out. And if it's something like coyote, did I just see something shine over there? If it's something like coyote or a wild dog, well then it'll be documented, right? And you'll know if it's a wild dog or not, unlike all the rest of the, quote, wild dog attacks, right? We don't have any wild boar up here. You unsubscribed from me, Figgy. Where am I? I'm about 15 miles northeast as the crow flies from Bray Rd, Elkhorn, Wisconsin. And that's why I chose to come out to this location, because there have been stories on other channels from this area that I have deduced, because I'm like a little investigator myself, and was able to put it together based on, well, one, they actually said where it was when I was listening to D.A. Roberts' show last year, and two, the other guy didn't actually say it when he was on Dogman Encounters Radio, but based on his description of the location and based on the quarry location that he was coming out to, like, prospect for his employer, all the same location. And this little township, village, whatever you want to call it, has always given me the creeps. Yeah, I have protection. I have Jesus. Jesus is with me. And so is my 9. That's not going to do much for anything else other than human or animal. Jesus is for everything else. I think think the train scared off whatever animals those were. I think those were probably coyotes. Be my guess. Hey, Miss Shell. Can you do me a solid, girlfriend? Hello, Tennessee, Kentucky, Bigfoot. Welcome. Love your videos, by the way. Anybody that's not subscribed to Tennessee, Kentucky, you gotta subscribe. And to, oh my goodness, I have a brain fart. What's the other channel you guys got? It's on the tip of my tongue. Can't remember. Good stuff there, too. And that was a weird bug, by the way, that you guys got. Weird bug. Hey, Kevin. Good to see ya. Where am I at? I am... I want to tell you where I'm at. But I can't say it in live. I don't want to say it. Oh, okay. Shell. I need you to look at 360 and tell me approximately how far I am from the quarry. Kevin, I'll have to tell you after the show where I am, because I can't say it here. Other than I'm near Elkhorn. Northeast of Elkhorn. Come on, focus in. Did you get to do your investigation tonight, Kevin? Yeah, I'm hearing them coyotes. Can't whistle. Oh, that was last night. Oh, yeah, that's right. Dang it. I'm so off my days. That's alright. Cool. Have to tell me all about it. Did Shell ever say? I don't know if she came back in. Oh, yeah, just, okay. Got it. Okay. That was big. Are you guys hearing better now or before with the mic? I had to take the... mic off to put... You couldn't death whistle. You know, I actually just bought one from Temu. That and a Orcana? Like what Zelda plays? I don't know how to play it, but I think it's kind of cool to say I have one. Better now? Quarter mile? Okay. Excellent. see, even though Shell and I aren't in the same location, we make a pretty darn good team here, you know? I love my little channel and all you happy people and Figgy's over there going, I don't like you right now. Get your butt back to the car. Logically insane. Yes, see, I knew it. Okay, yes, that channel. That is good. Yes, both of your channels. Love it. Walking at 2 miles per hour. Well, that's not very fast. Although I am walking on these railroad ties. I don't want to trip and fall on my butt. Because everybody seems to think it's so funny when I do that. You know, I find it interesting how people can turn from one way and then flip and go another way. And where it was all good at one point, just because they get caught up and busted, they gotta turn around and try and hurt people. Ooh, bug in my ear. Shoo fly, don't bother me. But that's okay. Was she doing a camp? Oh, bug. Camp out tonight? Get out of my ear. Yeah, Belinda, make sure you guys stay safe. You guys, prayers for everybody in New Zealand. They're dealing with the cyclone. Another train? Good grief, Charlie Brown. Nope, I'm hearing an animal or something again. Focus. Oh, she was testing both lives or both channels? That's cool. I didn't turn on and off my notifications. There we go. She ended it 2 minutes ago. Okay. We like to keep it real here. Guys, definitely like to keep it real. Real and lighthearted. Because if you can't have fun, what's the point, right? Ooh, pickles. Dill? Bread and butter? What kind of pickles? hot bread and butter. Nice. Can you hear over here? Can you hear the footsteps? Yeah, Shell doesn't need to have anything else hot and spicy. She's spicy enough. Can't hear? Okay. That area gives me one mighty headache. Ooh. Tina's making me go get in the tub. Well, she's saying get in the tub. You better get in the tub, dude. Yeah, another train. Which I am surprised. There shouldn't be a main. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm going to have to check the schedule next time. I don't like the sounds that I'm hearing here. Son of a nutcracker. Stop it. Don't play games with me. Uh-uh. That sounds bipedal. Hello? That'd be cool, Figgy. Hobos. I ain't worried about the hobos. Although I am worried about something jumping up on me behind me. I'm getting the feeling somebody's watching me. Don't see a light from the train yet. There we go. Ow, thorn. I need to start carrying my hiking stick. Or my machete. I heard something walking in here. Here comes the train. These train conductors are probably like, what the heck is this person doing out here? Psycho? That's me. Hey, Eden. Good to see you. Yeah, obviously train day. Ooh, that was kind of creepy. I don't like this. How does Seth keep getting back in here? I thought Seth was blocked. Okay. I'm fine with it if Seth behaves himself. That's fine. I kind of don't want to block, but people deserve second chances. If he can behave himself, he's welcome to stay. I'm all about converting people into believers. Oh, Lord. Now it's going to rain. Yeah. Seems to be a common denominator for me. The rain. Three changes, and I will still pray. What do you mean, Edith? Seth, you shouldn't smoke. It's bad for you. Tossing Figgy lifeboat. Figgy, why? What's happening? Right? That rain was crazy, Kevin. It was Forrest Gump rain. It was sideways rain. Upside down rain. Every direction rain. Okay, Cubot. I didn't even see you come in here. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Have a good night. Get some rest. Take care, girl. Girlfriend. Okay. This train stuff is ridiculous. That was rude. Who was that? A rain dodging season. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Yeah. Who was that actually said that? Was that Seth? I can't see. One guess. Yeah, if that was Seth, nope, he blew it. That was beyond rude. He can go. He's done. You guys can just remove him from the channel, hide him from the channel. Thank you. Thank you very much, Grant. Appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Okay. You don't have a remove option. What do you mean, Belinda? Yeah, when you hide from channel, that removes them from the channel. Huh. Okay. Here on this side, which is where I heard the footsteps, we've actually got larger openings. I just heard something. Oh, ouch. I don't like when I can't hear the... Cam trail. Hide user. That will, You think so, Jacob? Why? Just because I'm standing out here? I'm not doing nothing. You heard a growl? I do feel like I'm being watched. Oh, wait. I got 36 people in here. I am being watched. Whoop, whoop. Okay. This time I'm going to hide behind this thing here. Should I be like creepy and peek out at them? You know, Grant, just maybe, possibly, could be. Some people just can't get enough of little old me. Choo choo. Mike has multiple personalities. The only reason why you'd be able to tell the difference is by his vocabulary. It could, or it could be one of his family members. Or for all I know, it could be Janice. I don't know. Sometimes makes me wonder when these trains come through at night, like you have all day for trains to go through. What are they doing at night? Is it because they can like transport stuff and nobody sees it? Less people see it, so nobody knows they can transport like the weird stuff. You know what I mean? Incognito. Kind of a conspiracy theorist. Goodness, phone. Come on, phone. Refreshing. You know, the longer I'm out here, the better I feel. I don't think there's anything out here anymore. My mood completely shifted. I don't know. My mood completely shifted. It makes sense. What? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. And what did party trains like government? They told us. Oh, you work the train tracks. Sweet. We have a expertise in the house. Well, what do we have here? We got 2 tires and some garbage tarps. Oh, why? Why? So do I look? Do I check? If I was watching, I'd be like, heck yeah, go look. You need to poke the bear. Go see. What is it? Ow. Thorns in my shin. Tarp. Something's buried. It does stink. I don't want to know. Oh, don't do it. Oh, we got a log stuck between the tree and it's rotting. Oh, it stinks. And I'm sitting here staring at it. It smells bad. Let me smell it some more. Just don't go there. Biggie's like my guardian angel subconscious. What are you thinking? I'm gonna say on behalf of my mother, thank you, Figgy, because she'd probably be saying the same thing. Oh, it stinks though. Use a stick. Should I poke it? I don't have a walking stick. I don't have a stick that's big enough. I need to poke it. I want to poke it. Here's a stick I can poke. Yes, gotta look. I know, right? You know, they say curiosity killed the cat. Oh, my stick broke. Okay, only part of it. Hold on. Oh, good grief. This stick is not sticking. It has one job. Ooh! And it failed. You failed, stick. Alright, let me get her. Well, maybe it's nothing, because look at, there's like these old rail ties. Maybe they just like throw stuff in here. Oh! This stick is not sticking. It's failing on so many levels. That's hard. Okay, I think it's just trash. We're just gonna go with that because I'm not touching it. I poked it and it wasn't squishy. You need a diesel mechanic? Are you are you turning my channel into like Indeed? Dead bodies are hard. Stop it, Shell. Well, there's also, well, there was 3 tires. I think that other hard one was a tire. And the question is, why would somebody have 2 tarps and tires abandoned out here? And stinky. Yeah, it did stink. Or a skull. Okay. Something didn't like it, because I hear something moving around. Okay. Now I smell something sweet. Almost like berries. Why did my mood change? I don't know. It went from like that creepy feeling to, I don't know, just completely different. Like it uplifted. And even after seeing what could quite possibly be a dead body, I don't know. I really smell that way. Something in the grass? Rivers are heavy. Possibly. I mean, other than the weird thing that's there, that looks like a trail too. See, but these don't look big. They are more animal trail. Not quite big enough. Like, this is not what I would think of if I would think like a dog man walking through here. Even if they were on all 4s, well, I guess it can get kind of low. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Mothman. Eh. Yeah, that's exciting. Videos. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of wondering. Deer, coyotes. Like if I'm thinking if it would be like a dogman or Bigfoot, definitely would be bigger, right? There's an opening here, here. But my theory is that they do take these tracks. After all, the encounter that I got from another individual in the city below me, south of me, when he encountered Dogman on his property, in town, by the way, it was right off the train tracks. Jumped across the street and took off down the path. Yeah, see? I would think so. Just like everything else, right? Path of least resistance. Why would, especially something with high intelligence, work harder, especially when they would have the ability to very easily jump on a train? Least resistance. Less resistance. Yes. You're on a train between cars. Yeah, you know, that was kind of the eerie feeling that I had when I was watching another train go by. I was like, my luck, I'm going to miss it, and there's going to be something right in the middle and jump off at me. I need to... Your pizza finally showed up. Yay, pizza! I had pizza the other day. Hello? Something with 4 legs. Maybe. Talking and I'm talking to Figgy, I'm doing that just to raise your blood pressure. How are you going to go out and do an investigation with me when I come down to Arkansas? Oh, sorry, Grant. Focus. Focus. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. There's something out here that's, see, Figgy, I don't know if there's a family of dogmen around me, like you said. How come I'm not getting that heavy feeling? Come on. There we go. There we focus. It was far back. Okay. Well, I am walking back. Next time I come out here, okay, Jacob, we'll see you later. I think next time I come out here, I'm going to head out further. Their body. Head out further and then walk way back in. Whew. Somebody's glasses maybe belong to whoever's in those tarps, huh? Oh, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see. 37. Still charging. Oh, jumpsuit's still here? And not a single laser pointer in sight. Right? Oh, by the way, I think it's funny since I able to show how to create this, although that was yellow. See, somebody that does that a lot would be able to, oh, How does he do that? Let's see, I have a blue. I don't know. There was, see, if you practice it, I'm sure I could get really good at making that blue light just perfect, right? And then they're gonna go, you can't even do it. I gotta have a blue light to make it blue. Well, good to know. I will see about doing that then. Because they tried to say that it doesn't happen that way. And that they debunked my debunk, which was total crap. Well, Shell ended up finding another video from another investigator who was out, and the same thing happened, only they weren't doing it on purpose to try and get views. It was just like, you know, oh, happened, they didn't bring attention to it, and you could tell it was from the light, and it turned blue. Turned blue, just like in the other one. So, anyways. If I had nothing to do all, you're right. If I had nothing to do all night, I could probably perfect it. Unfortunately, I do have things to do. So, I'm not going to try and perfect a hoaxing prank. But, that being said, somebody is not happy. By the way, did my premiere ever drop tonight? Okay, so when I left the house, it was still loading. It's a long one. It was 2.5 hours. Blue, blue, blue light. I hear footsteps in the shadows. Jesse, is that like Jesse Jedi? Is that like a mix? I'm like a Jedi, but I'm also Jesse. Yeah. The trolls have no power here. See? I'm like a Jedi. It is done. Nope, it didn't. Well then, looks like when I get home, I'm going to have to try and get that loaded to play, because I do not want the actual phone call conversation to go out solely until after the other recording goes. So the half-hour phone call conversation will drop after the 2.5-hour show. Here, Hasn't happened. Well, dang it all. Dang it to heck. No, number 4 is the actual phone call in its soul form. It's just the phone call. Number 3 is the one with me, Shell, and Clough discussing the phone call. Doing a Jesse Clough breakdown, or Clough Jesse breakdown, that we did so well with Shell joining us. Because you know how we could turn a 15-minute conversation or text messages into a 3-hour long show. 8 or 9 fast steps and then listen? Okay. I heard a howl. That was definitely a howl. Well, I will say I struggle with this though. So I don't want to monetize my channel. Could I? Yes, but I really don't want to because I'm not doing this for the money. Plus, I think if I don't monetize, I don't know if it works this way, but if I don't monetize, you guys won't get bombarded with commercials either. I'm pretty sure. Like, they might still hit you with some, but not like a channel that's actually monetized. Number 4 is coming. I think that was a dang mouse. Deadlight's not too small to be anything else. Although I just heard a chirp. What chirps? Wow, 3 months of premieres. I don't think you'd be standing right here though. That's an open field right on the other side of this. It's an open farmer's field. This is just a tree line dividing the tracks from the farmer's field. This should be all wooded area. Further back that way is more field. But then right here is woodland area right before the quarry. Yeah, right? And dang teenagers. rather run into a Bigfoot. Huh. Why is it doing that? I just saw something. Come on, stop it. Stop it. Focus. Stupid phone. There we go. Okay, now I'm not seeing it. At least the trains go slow. Jelly roll. You know, I don't know much about Jelly Roll. I've never heard his music, I don't believe. But I've heard some people say that I don't know, his Christian values are off. Not really a Christian. Who are we to judge if somebody is a Christian or not? I don't think we should judge. I think we need to have discernment. Definitely. Keep watch. Question. Only God can lead us on that right path, right? If we ask him. I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of what do you call it? Music that's like radio music. I don't think I've actually listened to the radio in ages. Focus. He's a super guy, very Christian, friend of your daughter's. Oh. Would ask who? You know where I want to get back out to? Brown Mountain. Danny's family lives out there. Her dad's side. I would love to be able to get back out there and investigate the Brown Mountain Lights. That'd be cool too. I haven't been out there since, gosh, she was probably like 3. Anyways, what I was saying before, because my ADHD is kicking in. It's that time of night. I can put, if you guys want them, my Venmo link. Obviously not tonight because I can't put any Venmos, or like I can't actually type stuff in here. But I will send it to my moderators next time so that they have it to share if you guys want to donate. Otherwise, I am planning on refraining from actually monetizing this channel because I think sharing is caring, and sharing and spreading the information and truth is more important than money. Definitely more important than money. Time to get off the tracks. It is really eerie when the train comes in. We are here for you, Jess. Let's stick to that. What do you mean? What'd I do? Pokemon Mountains in the AP. Yeah, let's go, dude. For real. I'm ready. I got lots of travel plans. Blame Catherine because she said, I don't think you should be shining your flashlight on the train. So they're going to be like hauling something that shouldn't be seen by the public. And I'm going to get it on video. Next thing you know, I'm going to have the Men in Black visiting me, right? New Zealand. You know what, Melinda? I'll tell you what. I mentioned it to Shell that I had talked to you about visiting New Zealand in the fall, which is our spring. And next thing you know, she's like checking out ticket prices and like she's like on it. I'm just kidding. But she is trying to manifest it. You guys even hear me? Hello, Kimmy. Welcome. You know, it's so funny the way when you type out Shell Dion, because it's all one word. I keep looking at it going, Sheldon. Sheldon. I have Sheldon in my chat. You should play some Johnny Cash. Heck yeah. I love Johnny Cash. You know what? Okay, here's a little life lesson for y'all. When opportunity in life comes up to do something that you're just not sure about if you should do it or not, just do it. And this is why I'm saying this. 2017? Hello? Huh. Okay. So in 2017, I was working for a company that would send me out to train for, it was a manufacturer's representative, and they would send me out to work for, or to train for the merchandise that we were selling in HVAC. Did like boilers, pumps, that kind of thing. And so the company sent me to Nashville for a week. Was it a week? Maybe it wasn't a week. Maybe it was like 3 or 4 days. I think I went out on Monday and came back on Friday. Maybe that's what it was. Oh, a week. And during that time, I was in Nashville. At night, they did like the dinners and stuff. So no one can see eyes. Well, I see the reflection of the stuff up there. Good night. That's a bunch. What's a bunch? Yeah, 4. So, company pays for my trip, flight, everything. Hotel, nice hotel, right in the heart of Nashville. Yeah, in fact, if you actually look up, you'll be able to see the hotel I stayed at, because there was one place that I really wanted to go to, because I was thinking, when's the next time I'm gonna have a trip to Nashville? I wanted to go to the Johnny Cash Museum. That is it. I mean, I was there for work and stuff, but that was it. That is all I wanted to do. I didn't care about the food. I didn't care about the restaurants, the bars, the nightlife. I wanted to go to the Johnny Cash Museum. That was it. And on our way, we had to have dinner with the group and stuff the one night. Walking down. Hotel right next to the Johnny Cash Museum. Well, I went to dinner. Thought maybe I can get to the Johnny Cash Museum after dinner. Nope, they held us a little bit too long and I couldn't get to it, so I ended up going back to the hotel, crashed, went to bed. Was so tired the rest of the time. By the time we got back from training and stuff, I'd end up getting back to the hotel and just like zonking out after dinner. I don't know how other people did it. They would like go out to the bars and drink all night. Like, what? I don't drink. And sure enough, flew home, and I never got to the Johnny Cash Museum. Yep. Very disappointed in myself. So that being said, people, when you have an opportunity and it's knocking on the door and you see that train coming, you better take it. You never know if you're going to have that opportunity again. Maybe I'll get back down to Nashville. I mean, it's not a huge regret, but it's still a regret. Kind of stinks. Focus, phone. Belinda, what did Belinda do? We can all get along. The New Zealand Viking culture is very rich. As long as, well, of course. Well, that's what I'm saying. You have an opportunity to do something that is good, that can make you happy, or make somebody else happy and it doesn't hurt anybody. Absolutely. I guess that's kind of like an unwritten rule, you know? As long as it's not going to hurt anybody. And it's kind of like, kind of laugh, you know, like looking back when you're in grade school or high school or whatever. Like, what stopped you from asking out that person that you had the crush on? What's the worst thing that they're going to say? Well, nowadays it could be a whole heck of a lot worse with social media and all that other crap. But okay, back in my day, what's the worst thing they were going to say? Ew, no. Then you just move on. Get over it. Or like buying that ticket for that trip. Although my life plays out like that Alanis Morissette song. Isn't it ironic? Waited my whole dang life to take that trip. And as the plane crashed down, I thought, isn't that nice? Isn't it ironic? Couple of howls. You heard howls? Yeah, but you know what? Even that too should pass, right? So it's embarrassing for a moment. But then you move on, you get over it, right? Maybe? Just saying. If you have an opportunity to do something and you might be scared to do it, think about what's the worst thing that could happen. What's stopping you? Just do it. As long as it's not going to hurt anybody. Or hurt yourself. Although then I'm thinking like standing up in the middle of a crowded room and singing a song and belting out some tunes, people might think I might have Tourette's or something. These are the thoughts that go through my mind. Atmosphere here is lighting up. I told you, it's like things changed. I don't know. It changed way back there when I said this is me. This is how I am. Oh no. Lost connection. Drove to Arkansas all by myself 2 years ago. I was scared. Yeah, see, Diana? And what happened? Oh, how did it go? I bet you were scared. It's always scary to do something new. Especially when you're traveling by yourself and you never know what's going to happen. But you know what? Do you regret it? I bet you don't regret it. Please tell me you didn't regret it. We're going to come to your country and get you a Viking and save you from danger. A few minutes. I have Viking blood. I'm part Viking and part Scottish Highlander. Well, kind of Highlander. Mid-Highlander? 950 JDJ. The 950 JDJ. Ow! Ankle. Roll. Well, like I said, I have lots of travel plans this year. I will be heading to the lower Michigan over Memorial Day, and most likely towards the end of the year, end of summer. We got Oklahoma in fall to see our buddies OCST, Christy and Harold, whoop whoop, possibly Princess Diana, and one of Shell's good friends. And then, what else? Oh, I guess we're going to the Pine Barrens? Not this year. Norwegian, huh? I'm Danish. Danish, Scottish. Danish, Scottish, Irish, and Bohemian. Possibly the Pine Barrens next year. Maybe New Zealand. Although I always thought I would get to Scotland before I'd go anywhere else. But I guess that's just gonna have to go on my bucket list. Places to investigate. But the fun thing is, that's why I was asking Kevin for a diesel mechanic. Okay. We are the melting pot. That is for sure. Native American, Irish, and Portuguese. That's quite a mix. Cool. You guys do your ancestry stuff? I ended up finding out that my ancestors, my grandmother on my dad's side, my dad's mom, that family lineage actually came over here in the, it wasn't the last Jacobite War, it was the second to last. He was actually captured by the British, held as a prisoner of war, and then shipped over here, landed in Maine, and was in indentured servitude for years until there was 3 family lines, then ended up moving to Marinette, Michigan. They had a big old farm. And my great-grandfather, Jesse, who I was named after, was the youngest of 17 children. Huh? History is art, especially when we start looking into stuff like that. Family history and the stories. They're interesting. They're amazing. My great-grandfather, turns out, his great-grandmother, his mom, was pregnant with him during the Civil War, and my great-great-grandfather never returned. So my great-grandfather was the youngest of 17, and he ended up growing up and moving down to Wisconsin, and had a farm in Wisconsin where he met my great grandmother. So, well, you know, there's some people that say that's all I do. And no, I'm not talking about Josh from PRT, because the other person has to, you know, copy everything that Josh says or whatnot. Such a bitter. Heaven forgive me. I need to behave. I need to stop. Can't help it. They can't help it. I refuse to let the evil have the better of me. Here is well, mixed breeds like 90% of us. Absolutely. That's what makes us all unique. That's what gives us our stories. Oh, okay. That's the house. We're just gonna let that go. I am a real life pinball wizard according to my bruises. Yeah, Shell, you are. That's how they make bubble wrap. Yeah. You know, Shell, you say me and Danny are a lot like your daughter. However, when it comes to the bubble wrap thing, that's what Danny needs. She's the one that gave herself a concussion walking in school because she walked into one of those metal support beams in the middle of like the cafeteria or whatever. Broke her glasses and gave herself a concussion. She still swears it jumped out in front of her. It wasn't there. We are all unique puzzle pieces. So I am almost back to my vehicle. I had fun tonight. I think next time I come out, I kind of want to come back out to this location, but I want to get, Kevin knows, he's still in the chat, hasn't left yet. I want to get back to the location that we were at last Friday, because that was creepy weird. And hopefully, the next time we get up there, it'll be a little bit nicer, because I'm staying. Yeah, because next time we get up there, I don't know about you, Kevin, but I'm definitely staying. I'm staying all night there. So we got to get up there within the next couple of weeks before Memorial Day. And then Memorial Day weekend, I'll be going to Lower Michigan. And then I will have to say June will probably be a slower month for me because my parents will be here in town. So I'm going to want to visit with them while they're here. But I'm still going to be trying to get stuff out to you guys. I have a couple stories that I've been doing a little bit of digging on. So what I'll probably do is get the reports out on that. One is of the Peshtigo fires and of summer wind. Yeah, it could be. A lifer fan. Been one since years. A lifer. Always been told. You know, it's amazing when people accuse us of stuff like that, right? Yeah. Nappy is a texture. It's not a race. A lady in waiting for Queen Victoria. Wow. Huh. Isn't that ironic? That is definitely ironic, Kevin. That's kind of why I was looking into the Peshtigo fires. Because I think that there is something that isn't being reported, or yeah, there's something in it. Something that intrigued me when I was reading another story. So that's kind of why I was actually looking at the Peshtigo fire stuff. Don't know. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Flip y'all around. I've got bouquet. 22%. Yeah. I'm trying to take me into a courtroom. Did I? Everything else that you just said after that, I'm sorry, I just lost that. Imagine them trying to take you into a courtroom, because that right there is a hilarious statement in itself. Well, thank you, mate. I appreciate that so much. Oh, and I didn't even use my headlamp. Good night. I'll say good night. God bless. I hope everybody had a good time. Sorry it wasn't super intriguing and didn't, I mean, there was weird stuff, but I was more worried about whatever the four-legged things were that were following me. Aw, thank you, Diana. Blackthorn and Brew, welcome. Hello. I feel bad because I'm done. Been on for 2.5 hours. Saturday Night Live be on in a few minutes. Is that still going? Well, I'm gonna have to get home and find out what happened with my premiere, which kind of stinks. Oh shit, at the end, yeah. Yeah, let's lots of love. I'm gonna see yeah, when I get home, check out the premiere, and if not, then yeah, I'm gonna have to push back the other recording on that Abby Badger channel. So yeah, hopefully it'll actually play. Otherwise, that kind of stinks. But I will say good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Premiere in 7 hours. Yeah, I gotta figure out what happened to that other recording. And there will be a premiere at 7 hours, 6:30 for sure. It just might be switched around. And love you guys. Make sure you tune in Tuesday for Tuesday tea time. And we will see you all later. Love. Bye-bye. God bless.